Okay, so today's Saturday, October 1st, 2022, and of course I'm right here at Emmanuel Hospital to come see about my shorty. Last night they had begun what they call the comfort care. They've unplugged or turned off the machine that's used to monitor her vitals, the air, the oxygen intake, blood pressure, things like that. She still has a little device in her nose to get fresh air, but we don't know what the oxygen intake is because once again the machine's been turned off and they've begun the medication, basically narcotics, pain medication, and any other medication to keep her comfortable, comfort care. And today I'm just created all this self-imposed stress on myself, and I'm telling me stop it, whatever it is, just stop it, I haven't figured that out yet. But anyway, I was asking myself, why do you post all this, Joy? About your mom and the whole process, where she's not as vibrant as she's been over the years. And one of the things I know for sure is that I do this for me because I'm a very visual person, for starters. And, should Mom pass before me, I need more than a mental memory for validation or proof that I really was here for my mother. I need to see with my own eyes that I really was. Because this one is hard. It really is. It just is. And so I have to post it. It dawned on me today that there are ways to, you can make a post and you can determine or decide who gets to see what you post. And I'm saying that because somebody had made a comment. Basically, I don't think they liked the fact that I was posting these things about my mom. But then I also realized this is just a war of ideologies. What you think and what I think may be in opposition. The beauty is we're in the land of the free. We're in America, and we're free to think and or say what we choose, as long as I'm not harming you, in the physical sense for sure. Then, I can say what I choose to say. And if you don't like it, you do have the luxury of moving on. You have the luxury of not viewing what I post. That's certainly the option. You're not forced. And then another thing I realized is that my mother has always been a giver, and I know that's where I got my compassion and my giving spirit from, to a fault. So it's always been that way. And I know my mother well enough to know that if she knew that me posting her journey would help somebody else, then she'd want that done. I know that. It's not a big hoorah, and it's not like, oh, look at she's living her best life kind of thing. This is the other side of life, and I think sometimes this kind of stuff is difficult to take in because it brings into focus our own mortality. I mean, who wants to watch the process of somebody dying? Let's just call it what it is. Certainly not me. But again, I do it for me. I really do. And if it serves you well in some kind of way, then so be it. That's a good thing, because I think that's what part of the reason why we're on this earth for, or to do, is to serve and bear one another's burdens and to help one another to the best of our ability. So that's my take on that. It's just on my mind for the last few days, and I thought I had to get it out my system, and I've got to talk it out. It's taken me, I don't know how long, to just say the words, my mother is dying. I mean, that's just Like right now, it's bringing tears to my eyes. But that's the reality, and sometimes you just have to say it to bring it to reality. You know, otherwise you're sitting here in denial. Um, at least for me, I got to get it out my mouth. I got to say it. I got to talk it out. I know that. So, nonetheless, head up here, back up here to hang with my shorty, and you know, we'll see what Monday brings. Got to double check to see if there's a space open at this place, this hospice house. The cold part is because it's the hospice house where people stay and are comforted until they pass, or as I say, return to spirit. People just stay there, and in order for Ma to get in, somebody else has to return to spirit. Somebody else has to die. So, whew, it's a heck of a journey. I'm gonna do it till the end. So anyway, I bid us all a peaceful day. I know this is slightly morbid conversation I'm giving, but nonetheless, find your peace today and live in it. Be nice to each other and be sure to help those who aren't able to help themselves. Could be us someday, and we would want some love. So anyway, I'm Joy Mo Bettinetta, saying while we're apart and when we're together, be encouraged to be more better. And that's all I have. Bye-bye.